Have you ever wondered why Socrates is one of the most famous philosophers in history, even though he never wrote a single word down? It's a fascinating story, and it all comes down to one person, his most brilliant student, Plato. Imagine ancient Athens around 400 BC. There's this guy, Socrates, who isn't your typical teacher. He doesn't have a classroom or a textbook. Instead, he wanders the bustling marketplace, the agora, stopping politicians, poets, everyday citizens, and asking them really tough questions. What is justice? What is virtue? What does it mean to live a good life? He wasn't trying to give them answers. He was trying to make them think for themselves, to question their own beliefs. This was his famous Socratic method. Now many people found him incredibly annoying. He was constantly poking holes in their arguments and making them look foolish, but a group of young men were captivated by him. They followed him everywhere, hanging on his every word, and among them was a young, aristocratic man named Plato. Plato was completely mesmerized by Socrates' intellect and his unwavering commitment to truth. He spent years as Socrates' devoted disciple, absorbing his every lesson. Then the unthinkable happened. The Athenian government, threatened by Socrates' influence, accused him of corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. He was put on trial and sentenced to death. Socrates' execution was a devastating blow to Plato. He saw his mentor, the wisest and most just man he knew, condemned by the very city he loved. This event changed Plato's life forever. He realized that if he didn't do something, his master's incredible wisdom would be lost to history, vanishing like a whisper in the wind. So Plato picked up a stylus and began to write. He created a new form of literature, the philosophical dialogue. In these dialogues, he made Socrates the main character, recreating those brilliant conversations from the streets of Athens. Through works like The Republic and Apology, Plato didn't just record Socrates' ideas. He brought him back to life on the page. He preserved his master's method, his spirit, and his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Essentially, everything we know about Socrates, we know through Plato's eyes. It's one of history's greatest partnerships. One man who spoke the truth, and another who ensured that truth would echo through eternity. Without Plato, Socrates might have been just a forgotten eccentric. But thanks to his students' devotion, their combined legacy shaped the very foundations of Western thought. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into history. See you next time.